Hello, my name is Martika Perrine, and I am applying for the NutraSource Distance Dietetic Internship. So a little bit about me is I live in Watertown, New York, which is kind of a small town. Not a lot going on. We do live about maybe 20 miles from a pretty big army base, which means that we have a pretty fluid community. At least a big chunk of it is, and we also live about 30 miles south of Ontario. So that's really fun. We get to kind of pop over to Canada every now and then. I recently finished my didactic coursework in December through the University of Colorado, and that was really fun. That was a distance program, so it allowed me to kind of work with local individuals in the nutrition profession. And so a lot of the preceptors that you will be seeing in my application, I have already worked with and gotten to know, and so that's really exciting. And what else? I have my master's already in clinical nutrition through the New York Institute of Technology. I completed that in 2016, I believe, and that was really fun. That was also a distance option, so I don't know, I guess I'm good at the distance thing. I like to kind of have my my home base here to work, and I built a lot of great relationships here, so that'll be really helpful with the internship option. So I guess, why am I applying? I like the distance option. That's a big one. It allows me to be more flexible in my schedule, and with who I work with, I can kind of pick who I've made these relationships with, as well as bring in some new people that have agreed to sign on that I haven't gotten to work with in the past, and so that's really exciting. I also like the clinical aspect of this internship. I like the community as a whole as far as working with nutrition and meeting different people and all of that, but I love the idea of working in a hospital, especially with long-term care, which a lot of people locally don't really believe me. But I think it is a growing field, and I think it's an important field, and I've gotten to work a little bit with one of the hospitals in particular in their long-term care area, and I actually did a case study with one of the patients there, who I'm happy to say is still around. He's a really cool guy, and they're just fun. They just want to talk to you. So I like it. I think it's a good area to work, and so I'm excited for that aspect and to have the option to really focus there. My concentration, so that's going to be long-term care. I did read on the website about the expanding market with the baby boomers and all of that, and so that's really why I'm applying here. The biggest thing is just because I really like the long-term care aspect and the clinical focus. What trait or skill have you worked hardest to improve? I guess that would be more of a self-awareness as it relates to relating to other people. I am an Army brat, so that's how I ended up here, and so I've gotten to meet a lot of different people already throughout my life, and work with different types of people in different communities, and meet lots of different people, and so I'm pretty good at that. But I think the last year has been a big growth year for me, and so I've kind of worked with just making myself more relatable, I think, to people in a clinical setting, and building my confidence with that, because it's one thing to talk to somebody about food at as a friend or just in the community, but to actually go in and have the confidence to say, here's what I think you should be eating for your health, especially if there's other contraindications that they're working with. I think it takes a different level of confidence. So that's something that I've been working on, and just building that from the inside out, and being able to relay that to others, and that helps with the professionals around here too, to kind of get them to take a chance on me and take me on as an intern. So that's really exciting for me. What are you passionate about? I think that's It's a hard question with nutrition because there's so many different ways to view nutrition and apply nutrition, and so you can really go anywhere with it. I like any of the wellness. I like that whole trend. I like the sports nutrition. I love the long-term care, obviously. I have a lot of food allergies and intolerances, so that's something that I get to work with at my current job, which is at a local health food store. I get to counsel people on their food limitations and how to eat healthy despite those issues. So that's something that I really enjoy and really am passionate about. I like just talking about food quality in general. I'm, for instance, gluten-free. I think a lot of people think that just because you go gluten-free, you're healthier, which is not necessarily the case. If you're just swapping out a gluten-free donut for a regular donut, not gonna really help you. So looking at what you actually should be eating and what the ingredients in those food items are, so that you're not just getting like white rice flour. You're getting something that's a little more wholesome, a little more substantial. So that's something that I really like. Yeah, so I really am excited for this internship opportunity. I hope that I am able to work with you guys and yeah, just take a chance on me. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.